Can't give them shit again. Give them shit again. Give them shit again.
Got a suit, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the cooler. I know this way you keep your alcohol. I know that I'm about the ball. All of my niggas are savages. Meet up the phone like some scavengers. I know that them fly, I got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passages. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the majesty like Merlin. And the boss like a Laker, Irvin. Should've kept it clean like this detergent. Shit, I done let the cat about the bag. I get naked and let the dick out the sack. Let it breathe, get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decadent creamery everywhere. I represent me, it's a love affair. Smelling the trees, it's a buzzing here. Carry down with the team if you weren't prepared. Hey, this is my style. I do it to get some attention. Hey, the crowd going wild, so I guess I'ma keep on spitting. Nigga, I borrowed your style, but you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making retire no pension. I just get the bread like a fool. Apply sandwich bread and make it smooth. My movement gon' move, that's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never been scared, you ain't prepared. I ain't sorry. Your breezy clearly walked the ass over here. I ain't sorry. Mad cause you think I ran out with your beer. I ain't sorry. You tripping cause you think I stole your career. I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry not sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry. Give no fucks about your ass, my nigga. I ain't sorry. You got options, nigga, choose. We keep it popping like a tool. Or your bitch pussy.
I don't know what he says at that part right there. I'm not sure what he says. But this is all I want to say right now. Mariah Carey, get out of my head with your damn Christmas song. Is that too much to ask? Yo, welcome to another episode of Coffee and Bonghits. When Jessie, when start the show.
Shut the fuck up, sorry ass motherfucker, stay away from me.
Yes, y'all, and it seldomly, very rarely stops. This is Coffee and Bonghits with Jessie. I am Jessie, which is cool because if I wasn't, I'll be kicking my ass for sitting in my chair and taking my show. Let me remind you guys, as always, get that edgy gear. Go to standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. That's standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. You go ahead and put Coffee and Bonghits in the promo code and you'll get free shipping on your entire order, which is huge. It's too late to get that in before Christmas, but you could probably get it in before New Year's Eve. Let me also remind you guys of a couple other things, like, for example, you should be watching this on urbansurvivorman.com. Any chance you get, send all the traffic there. That's the brand. That's the movement. Also, don't forget about the 5 Radio XL, television, FM, and satellite. Don't forget about Fuck 12 News. Got that firster, liver, localer, boosh. Okay, did I tell you everything I wanted to tell you right there? Okay. Here's a really important thing that I want to get out of the way before I start the show. Like, whatever your problem is today, you better solve it. Solve it. Get it out of the way or make it unimportant. Whatever you're going to do with it, get it out of the way, because right now, these next couple days between here and Christmas are really the last days of any kind of resemblance of sanity that you're going to see. A lot of people have been holding off on wilding out. A lot of people have been holding off on doing extreme things or really giving up on society or life or anything that they value because they still believe in their DNA in the power of the Christmas miracle. If there's one thing that humans have been taught generation over generation is that Christmas miracles do come true, right? The wise men, the magi, went and seeked out a baby that was born in a manger. People all over have been told stories of miracles that happened during times of great despair when suddenly a star shined and it reminded us of the miracle that was given to us by the birth of the Messiah. Yeah, right. And even if you don't believe in religion, you still probably say, oh, please, God. And you still probably sometimes speak of the baby Jesus, even if you're devoutly non-religious. Even the most esteemed atheist probably slips sometimes. Oh God, no, right? Because that's built into our DNA. Your parents believed in Christmas miracles. Their parents believed in Christmas miracles. Their parents believed in Christmas miracles, going all the way back. And so right now, a lot of people, without even knowing it, are just hoping that this falling snow and the silence of a silent night, that lingering piece of hope that lasts in the back of people's brains, when that's gone, the dam's gone, the river will flow, and this world will descend into freaking chaos. Chaos. But right now, no matter what you think is so bad in your life, you still have the internet. You probably still have weed to smoke. You probably still got vape juice. You probably still got a cup of coffee. Is it that bad? Because it's going to be. As soon as we run out of weed, it's over. All right, look, this is Coffee and Bonghits with Jessie, like I told you. If you are listening to this as the audio-only version in a podcast on one of the wonderful podcast apps like Amazon or iHeartRadio or the TuneIn app or Spotify or iTunes or Stitcher or Ghana. If you are one of our new listeners in India or Europe, we would like to welcome you to the show. We appreciate your patronage, and I just want to let you guys know that every weekday at 10 o'clock, me and my friends, we meet and we record this show for the 5 Radio XL, and we just kind of sit, and my friends sit with me and we record it. So if you want to be part of the live experience of this show and have your comments read on the show, then you should tune in at 10 a.m. in the Pacific Standard Time Zone of America, of the United States of A, the Eagle. If you guys around the world don't know what an eagle is, we are the Eagles. The bald eagles, of course. That's so funny. We're so dominated by the white patriarchy that even our eagle's bald. So yeah, I don't want to belabor the point, but really, I hope you guys are able to appreciate the little things that you have right now before they're taken away. And the pandemic taught me to appreciate things that would be taken away because I never got to say goodbye to Round Table's lunch buffet. And when you have the traumatic experience that I suffered at Round Table's lunch buffet, multiplied by hundreds as the hospitals begin to overflow with dead bodies and the food lines are dying. What's up, Patrick? Dear Patrick, I hope the family's well, son. I see your kid growing. See, if you were listening live, you could be like Patrick, and I could... So I don't know what time 10 a.m. is in England, in America, but 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can watch and be part of our show live. I mean, what, do we think the aliens are going to come save us? That's the real Santa Claus, right? Are the aliens going to come save us? Are the Arcturians going to come save us? Or the Pleiadians going to come save us? You know, there's a lot of people that believe there's a lot of people that really believe that our star brothers and sisters are out there in space. You know, I belong to a lot of different Facebook groups where hundreds of thousands of people are pinning their hopes on the fact that we're going to get saved at some point by one of these various star brothers or sisters or star cousins, or however the lineage works out that we're related to them, right? The original seed of man, whether it's Nibiru and Enki and Anu and Enlil, or whether it's Quetzalcoatl, or whether it's the Arcturians. I don't think it really matters what their name is. If a spaceship shows up, I'm going to ask them, do they got Dilaudid? And if so, let me get some. And then right when they think that I'm knocked out, I'm going to steal their spaceship. I'm going to kill them. And then I'm going to use the spaceship to blow up every dam and let all the rivers run free so that the salmon can respawn and feed the world. Isn't that the master plan? People don't know. Like, people that have never listened to this show don't understand that that's my master plan, that that's what I'm building towards. That even when I was a little kid, my only goal in life was if the aliens came and said, take us to your leader. And they would say, well, we don't have a leader. And they'd say, okay, well, take us to your most rational, visionary brain. They'd be like, oh, you want Spawnberg? Yeah. Hey, tell Spawnberg the aliens are here. Right? That's the good. Okay, at this point of the show, this is where I remind you guys that your brain is just a machine. Your mind is the driver of your brain, which is the car. Does that make sense? You can be any person in the story of your life, from the main character to the author to the reader. You can jump around, because these experiences, these physical moments that we spend in the flesh can be traced back to individual points and locations in the cosmos, right? But your mind is infinite. Your mind can jump around and visit any of these fixed points at any time and relive any of these experiences that they should ever want. So, with that said, we do this little exercise right about now where you visualize, climb up out of your right ear, walk around like it was a car, sit in the driver's seat of your left ear, buckle up, honk the horn, turn on the windshield wipers, pull up the e-brake, let the e-brake go, pull up the e-brake, let the e-brake go, fix your chair, adjust it backwards, forwards, do whatever you want, hit the road, pop in some Hall & Oates, and then just go make whatever decisions you want in your life, because the only thing that limits you is your own fear that if you step off the cliff, you're going to die. But that's the secret. There is no cliff. The only cliff is in your imagination. Have you ever taken a step where the world did not come up to meet your foot? Boy. Whoops, that was the wrong word. Blam, I know that was probably a lot to process, but get in the movement and support the movement. Hey, yo, it's Jesse Sponberg. I'm rocking with the movement. You can too. Every Sunday night, 10 p.m. only on KBOO, KBOO 90.7. Alright, yes, y'all. We're at the quarter of the hour. That means the whole reason I do this show is so I can write off my marijuana budget on my taxes. This bong hit right here brought to you by Anteaters. That's right. Hey, kids, are you looking for an environmentally friendly and cuddly pest remediation solution to live in your home this winter? Watch for the giant anteater. It will eat fleas, ticks, roaches, stick bugs, grasshoppers, crickets, potato bugs, daddy longlegs, ladybugs, roaches, and termites. And I know you're thinking, but Jesse, what about giant centipedes? Get a giant anteater then, bye. Brought to you by God. All right, we got 2 rules on this show. That's it. We got 2 rules on this show. 1, no catcalling. As above, so below. No catcalling. And 2, no coughing. Holy shit. Wow. Whew. How old I gotta be before I have to stop doing that? What's up, Las Vegas? I see you, Jess. Oh, let me get my banner back up there. Oh my goodness. Let's go with the purple one for a minute. Y'all like the purple? Like, fuck that. Give us the green. Okay, we'll go with the green for a minute. For those of you who are listening on your favorite podcast platform, I just switched logos to something green. You didn't miss much. Let me choke down the rest of this bong hit, though. And shout out to people that are listening to this show in countries and states and municipalities and counties where cannabis is still illegal. We're working hard for you. One of the things I like to do with this show is normalize the consumption of cannabis. So if you are living in a state, a city, a country, a municipality, or a county where it is still legal, share this show with your friends. Word of mouth is how this show is going to spread, right? I've done all the work to get us to this point. Now we just run into the word of mouth, right? We got to just spread the word. Each one, teach one, reach one, right? So I'm going to tell you guys that real quick. But first I want to know, what are you smoking on this morning? Whoops. What are you smoking on this morning? That's what I want to know. But sometimes I forget these are just supposed to be bong hits and they end up being giant bowls. But we still don't cough. I hate coughing, man. That's why I don't smoke cigarettes. That's why I vape. So tell me what you're smoking and then tell me, do you have souls in your butt right now? Tell me, do you have souls in your butt? I want a full inventory. What animals are inside your stomach right now fighting for life? That's what I want to know. Do you have souls in your butt? Not me. Last night I ate chicken garlic pizza with no chicken. It was just like a garlicky cheese pizza with tomatoes and pineapples on it. But you know what? Here's the thing, though, is I was able to go to bed last night and reconcile my whole day with the universe and not feel like I intruded or like I was something that the universe should fear, right? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Holy crap, look what we got right here real quick while we go into the next subject. Blam, 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 blam. We got live views from the space station. So sorry, folks, if you are listening to this as a podcast. I know that this show doesn't translate perfectly to podcast form. The audio only format isn't perfect because sometimes we just have to just look at the beauty of nature, right? So yeah, just tell me, do you have souls in your butt? That's all I want to know. Do you have souls in your butt? I don't. I can go to bed at night and I know that I didn't participate in any death, right? Except for like maybe the yeast that was in the bread that we murdered. And I guess if you want to go that far, we could really go crazy. But like a tomato's gonna die on its own. I don't know what a garlic would do. But all I know is no cuddly animals died because I was just too much of a freaking gluttonous, nasty mofo that I had to eat an animal just to be happy, right? I can only be happy and satisfied if I devour an animal. No, stop eating animals. Look at that planet.
Go ahead on 2.
Some aliens are up here looking down at this planet and they're going, should we save them from themselves? And another alien is like,
IMS says it's in node 2, overhead 4, behind closeout panel 1. Do you think that's actually where it is and I should take off this panel?
run a scan on them and see how many of them have other sentient creatures inside their stomachs waiting to put them in the toilet. Like, why would they do that to each other? They say, oh, because apparently they have these things called cheeseburgers that are just way better with bacon on them.
Shannon,
No way, that's crazy.
Is that we did pre-gather this for nano racks. We didn't have it tasked to be put back, but it may have been put back by someone else. So the information we provided was our best known location.
Whoa, what?
Okay, do you guys happen to know off the top of your head who pre-gathered it for nano racks? Checking.
Dude, that lady just said you know off the top of your head. And that other lady's like, I don't know. I assume somebody did that or whatever. This is outer space, y'all. So what this should do is give you great confidence that these two people don't even have a real solid protocol that they're following, that you don't need to either, right?
And Shannon, it was Suichi 5 days ago.
5 days ago?
Thanks, I'll check with him.
Now they'll check with them? That's so crazy. Oh my God, that is so crazy. So that gives me great confidence that the indecisiveness and the lack of prompt answers to the questions that one person on the space station was asking of another person on the space station, that's nuts. So now I'm thinking as long as the UFO that I steal doesn't have iOS operating systems, right? As long as I'm not stuck there with two dead aliens still coming down off my Dilaudid, if I'm not having to find Safari, if these ships are ran by Android, then we're cool.
Hopper, Huntsville back with you. We need a little bit of adjustment on the camera view there, if you don't mind helping us out.
Whoa, look at that river. Is that the Nile? Look at that. Sorry if you can't see that from home. Where are they? No.
If you don't
Hold
mind,
on.
zooming in so we can see the preform as well.
Okay, what you guys can't see is it looks like there's a little thing
Zoom in already?
where that would have meant they just went over like,
Before you remove that preform.
wow, look at those rivers. You guys, I'm so sorry if you're listening to the audio only version of this. No, sir. I've never thought that when balloons got lost, aliens grabbed it. No. I believe in a lot of shit, though, so whatever, yeah. Maybe they shoot them. So, yeah, you guys, if you're listening to this in audio only, this is Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. And I'd like to thank you for listening to our audio only version of this show on whatever your favorite podcast device is. Unfortunately, this show isn't perfectly formatted for an audio only version. So you're only going to be able to follow along with about 95% of it. But I can tell you, that what we're doing right now is we're watching live footage from the International Space Station as they go over Earth. It's cloudy. You can see all the clouds on the planet. They're close enough that you can see rivers. I'm not sure where they are, though. I think they're over the top of South America right now.
Station Houston on 2. Can you repeat the call?
Look, I thought that river was the Nile just because it was so big looking, but it looks like they're over like the top of South America. I don't even know what river that could be. It was huge though, and it had 4 big tributaries which fed into it. Man, how about that confluence right there, where you got 4 separate rivers flowing like fingers into a hand? We got to know and we got to go. So you guys need to figure that out. And I will. Oh shit, and there's another spacewalk too? Hold on, let me see what this one is. This show is really turning into a this show is really turning into a outer space show, which is great because that means more of our brothers and sisters from space might tune in, and if they're the Arcturians, that would be fantastic. You know about the Arcturians? But they got blue skin. And they're supposed to have came down the other day with the Pleiadians.
I remember asking you guys what to do with the puncher, with the match.
Listen.
And the reply was, leave it with this CTV. That's a 135.
Listen. There's confusion and miscommunication. So yeah, anyways, thank you to anybody who is just now tuning in for the first time to our show. This is Wednesday before Christmas.
And Hopper, can you hold that up one more time for us?
I think they're going like right over Brazil right now, which will probably mean that might have been... I don't know, man. I don't want to be the idiot. I already guessed the Nile River on the wrong side of the planet. So, it could be the Amazon, though. It could be the Rio Negro. It could be the Atacama. Is that what it's called? The Urubamba. Hold on, let's go. South American rivers. Hold on, look. We can go together. We're going to look this up. Sorry, guys. If you're just listening to the show, you're probably like, wow, this sucks. But 95% of understanding.
And Hopper, that's a good view. Also, do you see a small space of fire on the side of the furnace?
Okay, I'm going to just guess that it's the Rio de la Plata that goes through Paraguay and Uruguay. That's going to be my guess. What? If you believe it, Sarah, then it's true. Right? If you live there and you believe that the aliens really, if that's the world that you lived in. Yo, some people live in a world where they absolutely believe some complete other shit, and that's their reality, right? Whether it's a version of the Winnie Mandela effect or whether it's the Hadron Collider, nobody knows. But the one thing that I know for sure is that it's halftime. This is Coffee and Bong Hits. And I've taken at least 4 bowls to the head this morning, even though I woke up late. We're about to watch Red Panda take 4 bowls to the head. Then we're coming back with some music, probably some Trunk Mob. I don't know. We'll see what YouTube threw up on me. All right, here's Red Panda. Remember, she thinks this is the first time she's ever done it.
But not the other CTB 1256 that Shannon is trying to locate, or did it have both CTBs and the jumper was just on the outside?
What? This should give you great confidence.
I don't recall that 1256 that you are referring to. All I did is a prep for the CBCS and bring those items back to note 2.
What? Dude, is this customer service at Walmart or the space station? Okay, look, it's halftime. We got a drop. welcome back. This is Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. I am Jessie. I do got about a half a cup of room temp coffee. I do got some bong hits. Today I'm smoking on the banana pudding tane. And I know you're like, Jessie, you were smoking on that quarter of banana pudding tane like 2 weeks ago. I know, but I lost it. That's the important part, is that I lost it and then I found it. You'll never guess where I found it. I found it in the weed cupboard. Right? I don't really ever put my dishes away, but I have a weed cupboard. Right? Like my dishes are always sitting on the drain rack. Like I use it, I wash it, I put it back. And you open where my dishes should be, there's like 3 pipes, a bong, and a whole crap load of little film containers. What? Okay, so like I said, this is Coffee and Bong Hits. Shout out to everybody that's watching this on urbansurvivorman.com. Shout out to everybody that's listening to this on the 5 Radio XL. Shout out to everybody who's listening to this on one of the 5 Radio XL affiliates. Shout out to everybody who's watching this on YouTube at a later time. Shout out to everybody who's watching this at YouTube in real time. Shout out to everybody who is... Whoa.
is probably still in the original location. No 2, overhead 4, behind closeout panel 01. We think the vag is stowed in No 2, deck 4, behind panel 01, and that was restowed with the CBCS activity, and it should be with CTB 1353.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, that makes sense, and that tracks with what Victor was just telling me about the
Thank goodness.
bag that's in the overhead 01 panel. So I will go take both of those out.
Great, thank you.
Man, that was a little scary. Okay, so shout out to everybody who was following us on social media in real time. Shout out to everybody in India who was just discovering this show. Shout out to everybody in Europe who's discovering this show. Shout out to anybody who's listening to us on Pandora or Spotify or TuneIn Radio or iHeartRadio. And just prepare for this weekend when we're about to do the big explosion, where we're going to try to make our best attempt at going viral and sharing the crap out of the show on all platforms, and really, really pushing the brand. And then we're going to use the results from our first week of pushing. We're going to screenshot all that shit. And then we will use that to, man, look, I'm not, damn it, I'm trying to find the homies video because I told them I would play this. For those that don't know, yeah, there it is. Boom. My man Samuel the First. He's the video of the day. It is 10:35. I tell you guys, man, send me your videos. I will play one every day. Hold up. This is dope. Hold on, I'm gonna start this shit over. I will go like this. This is my man Samuel the First.
No, don't make me do it. Nah, don't make me do it. No, don't make me do it to him right here, yo. I'm about to let my ego intrude. Hold up, already moving. Pause, resume. Tell shawty I like a perfume. Hey, give me a shot out. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Ooh, I'm about to let my ego intrude. Give me a shot, I shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Oh, resume. Touch shawty, I like a perfume. Yeah, I fuck with unique in the flesh. Got me knee deep in blessings. Been up to my neck in the stress. The pressure I smoke so much, I'm not affected. Must be why I'm feeling so overdressed. Drip, check, yeah. Not really concerned with if you withhold or give me respect. Nah, double my income invest. Press, just make sure deposits direct. My enemies ain't been an adversary, yet they best. Swept you all under the rug, kept the broom at my desk. KD in the deck, what I would assume. He letting me show off a move, what else you expect? I got the juice, yeah. Fuck it, I'm calling a jeweler. Need something to blind him when I maneuver. When I call it the rules, yeah. She like the cologne, we checking the burgundy. Yeah. Concierge said we need a room, need a masseuse, and give us a view. Got her to the roof, tell him now don't make me do it. Yeah. No, don't make me do it, no, don't make me do it to him right here, yo. I'm about to let my ego intrude. Hold up, already moving. Pause, resume. Touch shawty, I like a perfume. Hey, give me a shot, I shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Boom, yeah. I'm about to let my ego intrude. Give me a shot, I shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Boom, touch shawty, I like a perfume. Hey. I got this opportunity, it ain't nothing new to me. Got the bread and the cheese, yeah. I brought up the cuss, they be calling me charcuterie. Visionary and boss of my eulogy. I made every decision they in between, and I execute everything beautifully. With rhythms or lyric acuity, yeah. Watch me dissolving the fumes, got active immunity. And I'ma blow up in like 2 or 3. Drop this like a bomb with you in the Plume on community. Say, give me a shot, I shoot it. Got my own horn, why wouldn't I toot it? I've been feeling so reckless and foolish. Then I hop in the bullet, then zone. I finally arrive, like don't make me do it. Yeah. No, don't make me do it, no, don't make me do it to him right here, yo. I'm about to let my ego intrude. Hold up, already moving. Pause, resume. Touch shawty, I like a perfume. Hey, give me a shot. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Boom, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm about to let my ego intrude. Give me a shot, I shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Boom, touch shawty, I like a perfume. Hey.
Man, in case y'all thought that loud buzzing was from me, it wasn't. It was from the video. Yo, that was my man Samuel the First, man. You can find that shit everywhere. Samuel the First. I should have put this graphic up while the video was on, but it was so visually stunning. I didn't want to overwhelm it with this gigantic blue banner. Okay, so, man, I'm going to take this other banner off, too, because I know people are mad at me right now, right? So I'll switch it up. I don't know what's going on with my green screen right now. I should sit up straight. What I need to do is get better lighting, but I keep getting stood up by the lighting guy. So if any of you guys are lighting guys and you want to help me, besides just telling me that I need to focus 3 points of light. Yeah, I get that, man. But if any of you want to do a little more helpful, then let me know. I just need to know what's an informed purchase, right? I don't know how strong of a light I need from about 10 feet away. And you're like, why wouldn't you just Google that? Okay, so here's what we're going to do real quick. This is the part of the show. It's 10:40, right? Look at the thing. Yup, so the space station was already messing up. So let's go into the news. So this is the part of the show where I remind you guys that this is my news, not your news, because your news is usually fake, right? So that's my news, not your news, because your news is usually fake. Okay, let's do this. Sorry if you are listening at home on a podcast device and you can hear me clicking the buttons. All right, here we go. I was trying to avoid this as long as I could. If you were mad yesterday about $600 and then today you said maybe Donald Trump's not that bad, he's about to give me $2,000. Then I don't even want to know what you would do for $3,000. Coffee Bonghits. That should be a commercial. That should be a damn commercial for this show. I don't even want to know what you would do. So here we go. Trump's attack on the COVID relief bill could lead to government shutdown and a lapse in unemployment aid. That's what I tried to explain to people this morning that besides the small payment, man, the really important part of that COVID relief bill was the fact that it continued unemployment benefits, yeah. But then once all of the terrible shit in it was exposed and it was signed, the president right now is just like an old man who didn't do anything to help with the garage sale at all. And right when the garage sale is about to be done, he's like, oh, wait a minute. We can't price these for this. This is worth way more. Like, stay the hell out of the garage. Get out of our lives, old man. You didn't have nothing to do with none of this. And right when we got all the garage sales set up, you're going to come and tell me that old camel cash corduroy jacket you got with the camel cigarette camel on the back, that's suddenly worth $20. Get out of here. No. But what it does do is it reopens the door to fix some of those problems, man. Do you know that there's a provision that I read last night inside the stimulus package or the COVID relief package? Or I keep calling it stimulus because I just like that word. It's not a stimulus package. I'm just really guilty of what right now? No way. I'm on Google News. Let me see. Kiloway update. 16 hours ago. It's going off right now? I don't see it anywhere. Good morning, Amy Crash. Nice to see you this morning. Good morning, ADM. I ain't seeing nothing about the volcano. So look, here's your headlines. Sorry, I'm supposed to just go into the headlines. There's a lot going on right now. I don't even know how to explain. So last night I was reading that they put in a provision to urge China to use a specific style of seeking when they went to look for the next Dalai Lama. for real. It's written into the COVID bill. I read there's a whole list of crazy ass shit. We're giving money to Egypt. Look, I love Egypt as much as maybe anybody that I know personally. I'm sure there's some real Egypt stans out there, but as far as I personally know. So yeah, if you would let the president massage your prostate for $2,000 and you would share that on social media, I mean, I get it. What? Yeah, man, I can't lie. I can't lie. 16 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 1 day ago, 21 hours ago. Yeah, I ain't seeing nothing really cracking right now. Wow. Man, I kind of want to go there now to help. Huh. Everybody else, remember, heroes swim upstream. Everybody else thinking of evacuating. I'm thinking of, man, how many days would it take me on a raft made out of Gatorade bottles to get over to Hawaii? Y'all know I just started shopping. Oh man, crazy, check this out. So yesterday I was on the phone with Hawaiian unemployment finally, right? And then all of a sudden today all my claims became disqualified. And I don't know what that means, but at least it's a change in my claims. Should have been pending for a long time. So anyways, I hope all the brand new Howleys that just moved to the island and don't even know the difference between a banana and an apple banana, or a pineapple or a white pineapple, or don't even know what a rambutan is, I hope they suddenly have to sell their property at a discount, because like don't like them. Okay, and the last thing I guess I want to say is that the dumbest phrase in the effing world, in my opinion, is, I thought you guys said. I thought you guys didn't support this. I thought you guys. Well, who is you guys? That is like the lowest form of articulation or communication, right? You guys, left-wingers. You guys, right-wingers, Trump humpers, deplorables. I thought you liked this, right? And to be specific about what I'm talking about is, I don't think that necessarily the same people that are breaking people's windows in Salem right now, right? I don't think necessarily that the majority of the people that are smashing out windows with flagpoles or whatever at the state capitol, that are flying the Trump flags, I don't think those are probably necessarily the ones that were in the comment section, right? And I think that it's important that we address all these people differently, because painting people with a broad brush instead of really taking a closer look to articulate, it's really easy to look at my protest and to say to me, or to say to your friends, or to say in the comment section of the newspaper article that, oh, that dude's a hippie. No, I'm not a hippie. Are you missing my message? Oh, that dude probably lives in his parents' basement. No, I don't. Oh, that dude's probably a liberal. I don't know. But you're missing all the point. There's a real point I'm making, which is, as a concerned citizen, there's some things, right? Now, when I see somebody smash out a window at the state capitol, I know it's really easy to just go, oh, look at those white supremacists, or look at those loggers, or look at those people that hate masks. I thought y'all hated masks. Like, you don't know. And trust me, I hate those people as much as anybody hates those people, right? And I'm not defending those people. I'm just giving us an exercise in looking deeper into some of the shallow pools that maybe people like to dwell in the sense that the lowest hanging fruit of classifications, or the lowest hanging fruit of categorization, the easiest place that you can put somebody, the closest basket, the widest basket, the basket that you can throw the most balls into. But it takes a special kind of extra step to look a little deeper and realize that we're dealing with micro categories now, right? Like, yo, obviously, if you're fighting cops, I'm going to root for you. In a complete separate vacuum context, in the sense that you're just fighting cops. Now, separately from that, I would be fighting you. Separately from that, I would be fighting the cops. Then there's the people that look like you that support the cops still. So how do I differentiate the people that look like you that support the cops and the people that look like you that don't support the cops? Now, with the same mindset, how can I look at the people around me that work with the cops and the people around me that don't work with the cops and micro categorize them, right? The more micro categories you can put people into, then the more you can see patterns develop. And this is super gamey for anybody who's still sticking around to listen, right? Micro categories allow you to see patterns. I'm gonna write that down because I want to make sure I remember that later. That's why they have such detailed information that they get from you from these data mining operations and from these surveys from Facebook and from these questionnaires and from Cambridge Analytica and from all of these various operations whose whole goal it is to get as much personal information about you as possible. Right? Makes sense. So when I see those Salem protesters, it's not one or the other, man. There's a lot of facets involved. I mean, obviously, most of them are dumbasses. But can 100% of them be dumbasses? Just like can 100% of the regular protesters be dumbasses? No. So as you try to identify the different interests that are happening all around you, it's so easy to say, I thought you guys hated that. I thought you guys loved that. Oh, now you guys, anytime you use you guys, you are lowering yourself to the lowest form of communication, right? Now you sound just like some sports fans or some shit where your team can do no wrong, the other team sucks, the other team is losers, whatever. I don't want to go too deep into how sports people denigrate themselves, because they usually use terms that denigrate other people in a way to denigrate the people they want to dehumanize, right? So whatever. Yo, I just want to say shout out to the Star Brothers and Star Sisters. We're really trying to do some target marketing to you guys by bringing up the Pleiadians and bringing up the Arcturians, so that way you guys will start listening to our show, right? We want people from the Sirius constellation to watch our show because we are actually giving you guys invites. I need that space shuttle or UFO or triangular craft or mothership or submerged saucer, unidentified, whatever, however you want to work it. Take me to Antarctica. Oh shit, I forgot to mention, I'm glad we got 5 minutes left. Did you guys know that the coronavirus has reached Antarctica? Bro, we don't have a chance. How does the coronavirus reach Antarctica? I'll tell you, the Chileans, that's what I read, the Chileans have brought the coronavirus to Antarctica. So shout out to Admiral Byrd. Shout out to Antarctica. Shout out to anybody who might be cloning hybrid human reptiles in the center of Antarctica. Don't forget, we talk about Antarctica at least once a day. It's our Antarctica update. Trying to keep people hip, trying to keep people in the loop. So if the penguins should catch a mutated strain of the coronavirus, you know where not to go. Okay, what about the minks? That's what I want to know. Yo, shout out to my G for this stocking cap. Shout out to my hairdresser for being so far away that I can't get to her. Shout out to Stand Up Fight Back, Big Island Farm Sanctuary, our homies at the 5 Radio XL, Big Chris down in Southern Oregon running the 5 FM show. Shout out to Jimbo and Dirty Black for helping me put together the social distance New Year's Eve event. That's going to be nutso. That's going to be real crazy. We got live performances from people's kitchens. And don't forget, on New Year's Day, we're exploding. We're just sharing everywhere we can. Everywhere that we can drop a share, we're going to do it. Each one, teach one, reach one. Okay, you know what I always say right about this time? If suddenly the show stops, something went wrong. The only way we officially make this exit is dropping the Audi 5000. So first, I'm going to remind you, go to urbansurvivorman.com. We got articles up there about cool shit. We'll have more cool articles coming up for the big drop. If you would like to help me get some cool articles up, I would love that. Because I can't do everything by myself. I need a little bit of help here and there. And you'll get author credit. And what's up, Arios? My dude, I see you out there making a difference. Yes, y'all. All right, that's perfect timing for me to remind you guys. Blam, that's what I was missing. Vince is probably sleeping in these days if he doesn't got to wake up and smoke a brine. So go to urbansurvivorman.com. If you can, when you can. Don't forget, the 5 Radio XL is going to have, 10 new channels? Holy shit, 10 new channels. And we're out like that. 5,000 G's.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight.